Hello, welcome to Vacation Bible School at Talmadge Lutheran Church. For such a time as this is the name of our program this year, and we are so excited that you're with us. I love VBS. I come in this room with 160, well, there's no kids today, but that's okay. Even though we can't do Vacation Bible School the way we'd like to, we can still get together virtually through the TV screen. We can sing songs, we can praise God, we can do crafts, do very fun science experiments. We're still going to get to do the amazingness of VBS and pray that next year we can all get back together and it'll be so much fun. So this year, we're going to start right off here. We have a big phrase that we're going to do every day, and it kind of talks about the main part of the story. And our phrase this year, boys and girls, is why do bad things happen? I don't know about at your house, but at our house, we've been asking that question because it seems like a lot of bad things have happened lately, and it's just hard to understand. But here's one of the things that God tells us is that God has a plan. So now, when I say, why do bad things happen, you're going to be really loud and say, God has a plan. Now, I don't know if your parents want you yelling, but I'm fine with you being as loud as possible. All right, kids, why don't you practice it with me? Would you say, God has a plan? Here you go. God has a plan. Now it's my turn. I'm going to ask the question. You're going to give the best answer ever. Why do bad things happen? God has a plan. Exactly. He definitely does have a plan for us. Now, one of the things that we know is that God made us for a specific reason. And oh, look, that may just happen to be our theme song. Our theme song is called Made for This, and I'm going to invite Madeline to come over here and help me. And when we start our first song, we are going to have some motions. You're not going to know them all at first, but that's okay. It starts with, I was made for this. Then you do your chest. I live for this. You point up. God has a reason. Make a fist on your hand. Reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out. Without a doubt, I was born for this. Built for a purpose. Every time you do build, you're going to put your hands together like you're building something real strong. And our purpose means we really mean to do this. You are not here by accident. We are not here by accident. God has a plan for all of this. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try and do some singing. Here we go. Stand up, have some fun at home. I was made for this. I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, built for a purpose. Now point up. There is a God who made it all, everything we see. He built the mountains, filled the oceans, and he built me. Your thumbs? He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. We get to do that again. He is with me, he is for me, and I know that I was made for this, I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, built for a purpose. Now your thumbs again. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is now, a lot of time. I know that I was made for this, I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, Awesome. Thank you, Madeline. Well done. So that's our theme song, and we're going to do that a lot this year. You're going to get to know that song really, really well. So as we keep going here, Esther. Esther is the person you're going to hear about all week long. You might know some of the parts of Esther, but I'm going to tell you, there's a lot in this story. A lot of things happen to Esther. And when it starts, she's just a normal kid, well, probably more of an adult, but just a normal person. She had a rough life in the beginning. Her parents died, but she had a really nice uncle, Mordecai, who took her in and took care of her. And then life got a little bit crazy. She was content to lead her quiet life, but God had other plans for her. And Esther said, I'm not sure I want to do this. But her uncle Mordecai said, God has a plan for you, and I will help you with this. I will help you. And Esther knew that her uncle was a godly man, and she listened to him, and she eventually made a big difference for a lot of people. But I don't want to give it all away. Pastor Randy is going to tell you a lot more about that in his session. But we get to learn lots more about Esther. So our theme verse actually comes from the book of Esther. And if you can read with me, I can tell you it says, who knows if you haven't come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Can you go ahead and read that with me, everyone? Here we go. Who knows if you haven't come to the kingdom for such a time as this? And here's how this thing goes. When you say who knows, we're going to do a little bit of sign language here. Not enough to make sense to someone who can't hear, but just to help us remember. When you do the word knows, you're going to take all four of your fingers and point to your head, because we know a lot. Who knows, and then point, if you haven't come to the kingdom. Kingdom, we're going to make a K, which is 2 fingers and your thumb, and go from one side to the other, because kings wear a sash. The kingdom for such a time as this. I make my fingers out and go down. Let me show you that again. Go ahead and join me. Who knows if you haven't come, point to yourself, to the kingdom for such a time as this? Let's do it one more time and give the motions a try. We'll pick them up every day. Here we go. Who knows if you haven't come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Now, we're not coming to kingdoms, but who knows if God didn't put us here in 2020 and all the craziness happening to make a difference in the world, to make a difference in the people around us. Who knows what plans God has for us? I'll tell you who knows. God knows all this stuff. So we have another song, of course, because I love the singing part. This one is called I'm All In. If you're all in with something, that means you're doing it 100%. If you're all in a soccer game, you are giving it everything you've got. If you are all in oh gosh, what else could we be all in? Singing a song, you're not just going to sing it, you're going to sing it big. So we're talking about being all in with God. So Madeline, come on over and join me. This is a really fun song. We really like this one. It will get you moving. All right, let me find my music here. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm all in. And it starts with, I got to follow you wherever you lead. So we're following our hand. Just tell me where to go. Every time we do this, we say, I'm all in, like you're jumping in because you are ready to do it 100%. Show me the path of light, and it's going to be a wiggly path, and it goes kind of fast. Show me the path of light. Lead me day, make a big sunshine, and night. You have to cover your eyes so you can make sure you can see. No matter where we go, I'm all in. And then, I don't think we should show them the next part, Madeline, do you? No, I think the next part's really fun. There is a middle part where the video's going to sing a little bit and we get to echo, and then we just dance like crazy people, and it's a lot of fun. Let's give it a try. Here we go. I'll get her started. Make sure you're standing up now. We don't sit still for these songs. It's all about moving. I gotta follow you wherever you lead. Just tell me where to go, I'm all in. Show me the path of light, lead me day and night. No matter where we go, I'm all in. Now we get to wave. You can tell me to wave my hands up in the air. Now we get to shout. Shout loud like no one else is there. Hands up. Tell me to start up high and twist it down. Here we go. Now jump up and spin around. Can you clap your hands and move a little bit?
That's right.
We get to the first part again. Gonna follow wherever you lead.
Here we go.
I gotta follow you wherever you lead. Just tell me where to go, I'm all in. Show me the path of light, lead me day and night. No matter where we go, I'm all in. Wave again.
You can tell me to
Wave my hands up in the air.
wave on.
Shout loud like no one else is there. You can tell me to start up high and twist it down.
Here we go.
Now jump up and spin around. Now we get to echo. He goes first.
Everybody say hey, hey, hey.
Said hey, hey,
That's it now. Oh, oh,
said oh.
oh. Do, 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Do, 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 down.
Do 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 down.
To wave my hands
Up in the air. Now really loud.
those hands.
Shout loud like no one else is there. You can tell me to start up high and twist it down.
Here we go.
Now jump up and spin around.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Awesome, you guys. That was great. Thank you, Malin. That was very, very fun. We'll do that one a lot. I love how it has us jumping and spinning and dancing. You can't do that song halfway. We have to be all in all the time. There we go. Our video lasted longer than I planned. All right, so let's see if you have been listening, boys and girls, and if you remember our phrase for the day. Here's my part. Why do bad things happen? God has a plan. Okay, I want you to be a little bit louder. There might be someone on the other side of your house who doesn't know you're doing this. So I wonder if we can be just a little bit louder. Now, if you have a baby brother or sister sleeping, do it very quietly. But for the rest of us, why do bad things happen? God has a plan. Exactly, he definitely does. Now, one of the things about Esther is that this happened like thousands of years ago. And some of the things that Esther had to deal with, we're just not going to deal with in our lives. So we wanted to kind of make these stories a little more, just make a little more sense to our age. So we took the stories of Esther and we kind of rewrote them for another idea how this could happen nowadays. Now I did gather all of my children, and they're the ones playing the parts in these skits. But I'd like you to watch this and pay attention to what's happening to these kids and just see what you would do in that situation as well. So, are we ready for our skits? We are. Here we go. Enjoy.
Guess what, man? I have the best news. Guess who's chosen to be class president?
What? I don't care. I don't really pay attention to those things.
Come on, please, take a guess.
Okay. Felicity, she would enjoy that.
Nope. Guess again.
Peyton? Lily? Rebecca?
Nope.
Gabby? I give up. It doesn't matter anyway.
It's you! Congratulations!
But I don't want to be class president. I'm much happier just sitting here reading my book. I don't want it.
Well, I mean, you were chosen, so you really can't say no. But, maybe, you'll get to do something pretty cool. Maybe, give us some extra recess, or maybe another study hall, or who knows?
Okay, if you say so. I'm trusting you to help me with this.
Okay, you got it. This is gonna be awesome.
All right, boys and girls. So there's a boy and a girl, Madeline and Isaac, and Madeline was just chosen to be class president. That's someone who gets to kind of have a little bit of power over all the kids in her grade, and she's not super excited, but Isaac says, maybe there's a bigger reason for this. Maybe God has a bigger plan. And we do know that God has plans for us, so we'll have to watch and see. Now, what's going to happen today as you keep watching these videos? I'll give you a little sneak peek. Pastor Andy will be meeting with you every day, and he'll tell you the whole story, not just the little bits that I give you here. And then you also get to watch a video of a craft being made. Today it has something to do with something very kingly or queenly. That's all I will tell you, but it's very fun. And every day we're also going to have a science section, which we don't always have in VBS. And these science experiments are going to relate to our Bible story and the things that God has given us. They're actually pretty fabulous. So in this one, on our science thing today, you're going to get really wet. Wait. Well, maybe not. Maybe, I guess we'll have to figure out whether you get wet or not. I guess it depends if you do the experiment right. But it should be a lot of fun. So let's see, one last time, how loud can you be? Let me see, boys and girls. Why do bad things happen? God has a plan. Yes, indeed, he certainly does. All right, we're going to finish VBS with a prayer here. I would like you to go ahead and fold your hands, bow your heads, because there's so many. So we're on virtual. I will just say it this year. All right. Dear God, please help us trust you even when bad things happen. Please help us to remember that you have a plan for us to help us through the hard times in our life. And all God's children said, amen. All right, we will finish with our theme song, and then you get to move on to your other videos. All right, here's our last song. We've done this one once, so we're learning it just a little bit better. Here we go. I was made for this, I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, built for a purpose. There is a God who made it all, everything we see. He built the mountains, filled the oceans, and he built me. Ready? Here we go. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. You can sing it this time. He is with me, he is for me, and I know that I was made for this, I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, built for a purpose.
He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is for me, I am not alone. He is with me, he is for me.
Now a lot of time.
And I know that I wasn't made for this. I live for this. God has a reason for my life. I'm gonna shout it out without a doubt. I was born for this, built for a purpose. Built for a purpose. Built for a purpose.
Fabulous job, boys and girls. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you much.